Hello good people, Emmanuel Science Safari bring you the Promise Insurance Show, and we want to have a look at the unit trusts that we started last time, or we spoke in Luganda. Today we want to speak in English. Let's just start with this small video so that we all understand where we are. Of course, this is a package that explains.
If money grew on trees, this can be you. Whether you are a parent who needs to save for fees, a circle looking to earn even more from their savings, or a business owner who wants to increase their capital quickly and safely, it's easier than you think. With Britam Easy Earner, you can earn competitive interest rates on your cash deposits in a period of 3, 6 or 12 months. Simply subscribe and watch your money grow. Call us on 0312 305 600 or email clientservicesug@britam.com for more information from our trusted experts. Britam Easy Earner. Britam is licensed and regulated by the Capital Markets Authority of Uganda.
So as you're going to discover any unit trust or any insurance service, please always know what the company is all about. So let's just go through a brief presentation, then we can go into the nitty-gritties. So Britam is all about that. The company that handles the unit trust is called Britam Asset Managers, unit trusts. So let's just look at what a company presentation group overview. Of course, this in Uganda is both insurance and also asset management. So what are they all about? You need to see and track who they are in the region and where do they invest this money for you to get a good return at the end of the day. This is in about 7 African countries with headquarters in Kenya. It started in 1965, in Uganda 2010, and in Uganda, right now it's around, this is 2010. These some of the things have changed over time. Actually, I think we're gunning for number 1 position and maybe number 2 position in the asset managers position in terms of market share. In other countries, Rwanda, Mozambique, Southern Sudan, Malawi, and Tanzania. It's very key to note. In Kenya, it's number 1 market share in life insurance, and then GI is at number 6. Very important. Okay, where do they invest? Okay, this is who are the shareholders. We have the local institutional investors, IFC, that's the investment arm of the World Bank. With 8.8%, there's Afrikinvest. This is a consortium of European investment funds like German, Netherlands, and the like, at 17.5%. Okay, Swiss Re, the world's largest or second largest reinsurance company, at 15.7%, and then it's SF, mostly Kenya, at 9.4%. Okay. Business, this is very key to look at how it has grown from 2004, that is in Kenya. It grew, and in Uganda, I think in Uganda we made an entry in 2017, and the fund has grown and to become number 2 position by 2023, having digital channels and all that is a very good milestone. Right, and let's look at the retail side. Before going there, who are supervising us? They are regulators in the marketplace, like Capital Markets Authority and Retirement Benefit Authority, that is UBRA. So retail, there are 3 products called Money Market Fund, the Umbrella Fund, and then the Fixed Income Money Market Fund. It's the one that we started with, is called the Easy Earner. It has been called an easier name for people to relate with very quickly instead of a very long word. Then institutional packages, these are the major Britam umbrella scheme. This is like a pension fund, and then discretionary funds. I won't go. This presentation was mostly for the retail and corporate side. So it's what we're going to look at mostly. Of course, what's Britam's strategy? Epic, and Epic is very key to understand that. Of course, we are looking at the customer at the center of everything we do. Our customers will experience one Britam. Of course, we have to leverage on our people, technology, culture, and to enable our partners to deliver meaningful interactions and satisfying experiences all the time. So the strategy for Britam 2021 to 2025 is about delighting the customer. That is epic squared. Right, that's one Britam. Unit trusts. So companies, organizations, circles, investment clubs, and individuals sometimes have idle funds, especially before undertaking projects or in form of working capital. Britam Asset Managers, through their investment products, offer you an opportunity to earn daily and competitive interest rates on such funds with unlimited access when the funds are required. So a unit trust, what is it? It's very key to define. Is a collective investment scheme where like-minded investors' money is pulled together to be invested in a portfolio of interest-bearing financial instruments. These instruments include, but not limited to, treasury bills, government bonds, corporate bonds, and bank deposits. So we invest these monies in these areas. The first three groups is where money market fund and Britam umbrella fund usually invest. And then lastly, this bank deposits is all loans that banks give out also. This is money we also invest through, mostly as easy earner, that return that you guarantee you. Mainly appreciated for, these are the key features of what unit trusts offer. Key interest rates, because your money has to gain value. Then there's easy access to funds. This money can be gotten within 1 to 2 days, working days, as long as everything has been sent through. Tax efficiency. As per now, the year 2023, and we're going to 2024, the returns are all tax exempt. Much as URA in the past wanted to bring down taxes. Then compounding interest element, you'll be seeing that in some of the examples I'm going to share. Diversification. Then effective way of cash management. Yeah, this is whenever you have some money, instead of utilizing it for so many other things, luxuries and spending, you can always put it with us. So of course, the general investor objective is low risk. Low risk, like this money is a sure deal that it will come back to you with returns, and not in a very risky venture. Then high liquidity, money can come back to you at any one time. High return, relatively high return, as you shall see compared to the market. Then no tax or little tax. Governance structure. This is very key because you'll see some of the things in the asset or in the account opening. So there's a trustee who is KCB Bank in this case. Custodian for the fixed income fund the Britam Easy Earner is Stanbic Bank, and sometimes we use Standard Chartered. So these are custodians for the various products we use. We usually use a Stanbic account and then a Standard Chartered account. And then fund manager is a company that is going to actually invest these monies. Britam Asset Managers Company, Uganda. It's called BAM. And then the regulators, we have already seen them: Capital Markets Authority, UBRA, and then Financial Intelligence Authority. Auditors, PricewaterhouseCoopers, PwC. Okay, this is also key to note. Fixed income fund target. Look at, this is the Easy Earner. It's a fixed term investment, ideal for investors seeking for an investment in fixed income securities such as treasury bills and bank fixed deposits. It is suitable for investors who want certainty and whose liquidity needs are predictable. So what are the features? We have to look, of course, you can invest both in Uganda and USD, United States dollars. Then there is a minimum initial investment of 5 million Uganda shillings and 10,000 US dollars. Minimum top-up is 2 million shillings for the Uganda shillings, and then 5,000 US dollars for the people investing in US dollars. Okay, and then the fixed tenors or investment tenor, this is the time you can take to invest with us, is 3 months, 6 and 12 months. Then annual management fees is 2% of the return that you earn on the 3 months, then 1.5 on the 6 months, and then 1% for the 12 months. This is something unique, respectively. It has changed compared to the marketplace. Exempted from tax and indicative floating rates, net of fees. Then premature liquidation in the event of emergency is allowed, subject to a penalty of 2.5% reduction on the indicative rate. So this is very key to note in case you had set out to invest for 12 months and then you want your money after 2 months, you will forego an interest of 2.5% of your return. Are we together? I hope that is very clear. Then, can access interest at ease? This, the returns are still there. Then, where the fund invests, we invest in medium to long-term bonds, then bank deposits and corporate bonds. This is the indicative rates as of the year ending 2023. And 3 months, that was in Uganda shillings, that was 10.75 for the 3 months and 2.7% for the US dollar. This is also quite high for people who know, and if there is anyone in the diaspora, you know that 2.5% is still a very good rate, but for the 3 months, that's what we offer. Then for the 6 months, right now, as per the time I made the presentation, it's at 11.57% for Uganda shillings, and then 3% for the US dollar. And then for the 12 months, because most of these products can only go for up to 1 year, you can just keep renewing them in case you're still interested in going. Then for 12 months is 12.14, and then 3.25% for the US dollar. Disclaimer: indicative rate shall not be guaranteed, and the past performance does not guarantee future investment performance. Well, I know many people don't like disclaimers, but that is something just to show you that these rates keep changing, and depending on the time you have come in is when we shall look at the market rates, because anything that is market driven is very key. These are very key. You will notice that the fund accounts, the bank accounts that we shall give you, these are paid to the Britam Fixed Income Money Market Fund, and then the account numbers that you will make out for the initial deposit will be in Stanbic Bank corporate account. Then the name has both the trustee, who is KCB, then ITF, in trust for. ITF stands for in trust for Britam Fixed Income Money Market Fund Unit Trust Scheme Inflow Account. Yeah, that's quite a mouthful, but when you put the account number, which is 90 something, you will see that name there. So don't be surprised. So that's that for the Uganda shillings UGX. Then if you want to put it in dollars, the account name changes slightly, but it's more or less the same thing because it was regulated. Yeah, that's the account name that will come through. Then the target. This is now the Britam Umbrella Fund. Now these are the last two products I'm going to talk to. Okay, this one is more open-ended, ideal for investors seeking an investment in low risk and high liquidity assets, and it is suitable for investors who seek low risk investments. They also seek high liquidity, tax efficiency, and want a regular daily interest. Features: the competitive indicative rates at about 11.5. They actually had reached at about 12.5 as per the time of this presentation, but to be prudent, I maintain that. And interest rate is compounded on a daily basis. Funds are accessed at ease without no penalties. Top-ups are allowed, exempted from tax and by the Income Tax Act. And then diversification: the funds invests in the broad spectrum of asset classes, thereby spreading the risk. Again, it invests in medium bank deposits and all that. Target audience, or anyone actually, because the minimum investment is just 100,000 compared to the other one, which was 5 million and 10,000 US dollars. This one, 100,000 shillings, is very possible. So these are the accounts. Again, you'll see the word KCB in trust for Britam Umbrella Fund, and then also if you want the UGX for the money market fund, the account number is here, but it also has the word KCB in trust Britam Money Market Fund Inflow Account UGX. Okay, let's compare what are the Britam rates versus the one in the market. If we give you a very prudent rate of about 11.6%, and if you had a projection of about 100 million, you'll find that you're getting a return. This is a net return of about 11.6% at the end of the year. And compared to, okay, this is the fixed income fund. On average, you'll get about 12.7 million at the end of the year for the same 100 million projection. For treasury bills, at with a tax element of about 20% of your return, you will get about 9%, 10 for the 6 months, and then 12. But because it's subject to tax, high taxes, there's a high, it's called capital gains tax of 20%. Your net nominal return will be about 9.6 million compared to the unit trust element. Then the bank average of fixed deposits at 15%, because there is also a nominal capital gains tax of about 6%. So it will come to, now this is now Bank of Uganda actually. This is what the rate capture, this is CBR that has just been announced as per the December monetary policy report by the Deputy Governor of Bank of Uganda. He mentioned 9.5%. Okay, so you will be looking at a return of about 9.5 million. Investment process. How do we start? Once the funds and compliance documents are received, there is an application form usually sent. I can send it about a 6-pager, but it's to make sure that we sieve out any person, because you are investing in a pool of funds. We want every money coming in to be clean. Yeah, we want to avoid as much as possible what we call money laundering. Investment validate contract. Then, of course, this validate will come what we call T+1, that is trading day +1. So once you're giving us a document, say on Monday, you expect that we're going to start counting from Tuesday, as long as you're paying the payments on Monday. That is what it means. That is for the money market fund and the umbrella fund. The contract note will come to your email, because the email is the most important source of communication at this point in time. Business confirmation, T+2, meaning 2 business days is when we shall confirm. Then statements can be sent at the end of the month +5 working days. That's what they call EM +5. And then top-ups are allowed at any point of the investment. Yeah. You can also top-ups. You can actually make top-ups using mobile money by pressing *165, then *4, then you write BUF. If you're using the Easy Earner account, then cash deposits you are allowed, also checks and standing orders are all allowed. This is the platform we're talking about for mobile money. The same, if you are topping up for the umbrella fund, it's called Britam, and if you are investing for the money market fund, it's called Britam. Yeah, this is very key to note. Then, of course, your minimum top up for 50,000. Again, you should also allocate about 460 shillings as the service fee. It could have gone higher slightly, but because mobile money is now collecting some more funds, but that has been the standard for some time. Onboarding is key, and we have looked at all that. Mostly IDs for individual clients, your national ID, passport photo, bank statement, and cancelled checklist. This is just to rule out any money laundering issues for our clients, and for the collective scheme. The scheme will also will make us account for all the people we bring on board. They shouldn't be money launderers. They shouldn't have any criminal issues. And of course, the field form. And then corporate entities, the same thing: certificate of incorporation, partnership agreement, other legal entities, constitution, founding documents, MOUs, and then a resolution, mandate for authorizing the investment, then bank account, and bank statement, Again, we have mentioned the bank statement for corporate entities, then documents from each authorized representative, that's the national ID, and a passport size photo, colored, if possible. I mean the proof of payment, which is the first investment. Then remember, there's also a redemption process. This one you always request for it whenever you need. It's a one-page document. You'll be able to see how the document looks like. Okay, funds are these funds should be received within 48 hours. Those are 2 days, and then executed withdraw email. Yes, there will be a notification sent to your email. Much as we talk about at least 48 hours, it can actually be made in 1 day. As we have said here, email instructions subject to sign Britam indemnity form, and then the bank transfer. So with that, I want to thank you. Let's have a small break by going into the how this video again before we go into the examples.
Imagine if you could earn money in your sleep, or if money grew on trees. This can be you. Whether you're a parent who needs to save for fees, a circle looking to earn even more from their savings, or a business owner who wants to increase their capital quickly and safely, it's easier than you think. With Britam Easy Earner, you can earn competitive interest rates on your cash deposits in a period of 3, 6, or 12 months. Simply subscribe and watch your money grow. Call us on 0312-305-600 or email clientservicesug@britam.com for more information from our trusted experts. Britam Easy Earner. Britam is licensed and regulated by the Capital Markets Authority of Uganda.
Let us first start with Britam Easy Earner. If you had taken out the minimum investment of about 5 million shillings, you will see these are the other features we talked about. Of course, the names I can't put, but we give you an indication so that you know where your money is going to go. So for a 5 million investment at 10.5% per annum, you'll find that of course there's a small withholding tax element. This has to actually be deducted, and okay, you're getting a monthly return of about 38,000. The net return here is about for the whole 3 months is about 114,000 shillings. So meaning you're getting about 5.1 million at the end of the 3 months. Then for the 6 months, you're getting a return of about 5.2 million. That's a return of about 40 shillings. Then for the 12 months, you're getting about 5.5. If for the same amount we were doing 5 million for the umbrella fund, the return has been at about 11.5. I talked about 11.5, but can be also even 12%. You'll find that this return is in the first month. I hope this is visible, but I mean it's projected well. And okay, let's just increase a little. Yeah, I hope that is more visible, legible. Okay, if for that we had a return, it will be a return of about 52,000 on a monthly basis. It keeps growing because this is cumulative, and because this brings in the element of compounding interest. So if your 5,052,000 will grow to about 5,100,000, then it keeps growing such that by the end of the 12 months, you have about 5.6 million. Then if you extend that for the next, say, 5 years, you'll find that you have grown that money easily to about 8.8 million. That is if you can be patient and grow that money. Let's look at options where someone is saving 100,000, and here you'll see that there's a monthly interest, net interest of about 837 shillings. Cumulatively, it will keep growing. This is a person who starts at 100,000. Every month they'll be topping up 100,000. That means at the end of the 1 month it will be 200 and 837 shillings. In the second month it will go to 302,000, and then the third month 405,000, such that by the end of the year this person who has invested about about 1.2 or 1.3 million will have accrued about 1.367 millions. So that's how unit trusts. Of course, you don't see the value here much, but it's seen mostly when they keep adding up. If we had looked at the Britam umbrella fund, yes, more or less what we had talked about. Actually, I had put withholding tax, but it has been deducted. So from the first thing, it used to be there, but we negotiated for a better deal for our clients. So this is also key. With that said, I want to wish you happy holidays and wish you all the best. Take it on. Let us start on these unit trusts so that we can enjoy our lives very well with this company that has offered itself to offer the services. I thank you for your time. I am Emmanuel Safari, bring you the Promise Insurance Show. Please share your feedback in the comment section of the channel. And till next time, I may be blessed.